guys what he paid.
Yeah.
So,
do you understand what they do with that ball once they get it?
they ride. They ride the ball. They catch.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground, and another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Once again, it's Barkley. Room to run again. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go. Ready?
Right to the air goes Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. 63. Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And in motion is Brown. They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, here's Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
The throw is Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him...
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready. Set, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
On play action, Young. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down?
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and It ends up being a costly mistake.
This man really needs no introduction. He should be considered to 88 Olympic gold medalist his whole career. He's a good at the way he
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
He's a pro battler. Over 10 years straight, he was the baddest man on the best. At one point, he was named fighter of the decade.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that smart. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Raheem Blackshear on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
On the double.
Here's 1st and 10.
3. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Ready, ready.
Back to the air, it's Young. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Ready, ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime.
And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback. The longer you hold on to the ball. If there was nothing there, good job to the defense shutting that one down.
New announcements come, and I'm like, damn, you said that back in the day. Like, you didn't give me a quote.
Yet again, things are happening just because yet again we make opportunities happen, right? You don't just wait on them. You know, you go out there, go hunting, and you lock in. And I feel like for myself, it's just like the UFC looks at that and they want to reward you, right? They want to see, okay, all right, let's see how bad we are. At least that's how I feel, right? And do you either just want money or do you want this opportunity, right?
That's it. Here on EA Sports,
it's definitely
the UFC wants you to have both of those in mind, yeah.
Right. But my personal opinion is just like the opportunity is what's going to lead to me getting that. You know, I'm not just going to hunt down the dollar and just try to get the money, whatever. I'm like, the opportunity is going to lead me to get exactly what I want. Right? Me taking a little extra money for this little main event ain't going to change nothing once I beat this kid yet, right? But it's just like, once I lose them, back to score one. Yeah, I got a little extra change in my mind. I have to win. Getting these opportunities and winning is what's going to lead me to become a world champion.
Right. I'm sure they'll appreciate, you know, the good faith that you have as far as, like, not negotiating, stuff like that, because they probably hear from all kinds of guys asking for more money.
Well, that's the thing. It's not that we're not going to negotiate. It's just...
Come on, set.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. That's enough. That's why I ain't
bad.
That's why I got everybody out of there. If you need better, baby, better tight. Get my baby now.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't
focused. Just works off of that and
really lead to some chunk plays. That's why I got everybody out of there. If you need my baby now, better tight. Get my baby now. I'm telling you.
On the other side of midfield.
During the first press conference in New York, Lamont Roach revealed that the streets are saying Javonte is not focused. And Javonte had no rebuttal. Instead, he agreed with Lamont Roach by saying, them same people who are snitching, I cut them off, which is not a good sign. That's the ultimate red flag. That a fighter is not focused to the point. He's smoking. That affects your stamina. That affects your focus. That affects your intensity. That affects everything. Remember, the last guy who got caught smoking before a fight, that fight ended up being an upset. That's Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos. A huge upset after Teo beat Lomachenko. He got caught smoking before the George Kambosos fight. And we all saw the results of that fight. They speak for themselves. I told you guys, I was already warning Teo about Kambosos, but after seeing that, I firmly picked Kambosos to pull off the upset against Teo. Because hard work beats talent. Talent doesn't work as hard. And you guys best believe the main thing Lamont Roach brings to the table is hard work. That's how he got here. Tank, on the other hand, the main thing he brings to the table is talent. But he's out here smoking his talent away. even though I believe a focused Javonte has the talent to be the one. He's not just talented, he's gifted. But since he's out here smoking his gift away, then anything can happen in the sport of boxing. If Lamont Roach doesn't get the job done on some Buster Douglas work, then you best believe Lomachenko can.
Being able to get himself to a...
If Loma can't, then Shakur may do that, or someone else will. In this fight against Lamont Roach, we might see the Javonte version that fought Gamboa. And that version, anything goes. Lamont Roach might even pull off the upset. If he doesn't, Lomachenko might come off retirement for him. And
Is your dog struggling to keep up with the squirrels? Vets have found that a lack of energy is often...
But make it a big event. People go. Those guys.
Performance in the fight in general. In the fight between trying to be in the moment and just enjoy it. Obviously, you must have had promise your partner that this is going to be the last one. So when you're in there and you're fighting, is that at any point going through your mind like, fuck, I need to enjoy this more than I usually will. I really need to focus on being here. Does that go through your mind when you're in there thinking it could be the last time? Yeah. I mean, I try not to put too much on it because it's all, it's ultimately my decision and what I want to do. But yeah, my biggest things for this fight was just to not be pressured, put the pressure on myself to perform and be tense and just have this like war. I had a little bit of a war, but I was trying to be.
Let's talk that talk, because it's going to be talked about.
We here to answer these questions, man, for all y'all, that want to be aware.
My thing is, hold on, hey, get that shit out of my head. Get that out of my head. Get that shit the fuck out of my fucking head. Maybe. Yeah. So listen, my question is, because we talk about, we gonna talk that talk and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go from the link. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley.
Yeah, he must sip your drink.
A strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
So school. What to do? Who we got in the building? Let's talk about it.
2nd down and 3.
When I say today, when I tell you when we first jumped this up, I say every time we hop on chopping up school because we're going to have the hottest. The latest. Okay. The most talked about.
Nice pickup of 9.
Get into it today.
In GLP-1.
We got, I know y'all done heard of them.
Here's
I can't say him because we got them.
Okay.
And when I say them, it's them.
Okay.
Timothy. The
They'll break the
hottest,
huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
on the screens right now, man. On the internet.
He won't mind with his
Here's
right
a handoff to Barkley.
Oh, special.
And y'all done seen him. Y'all done seen him here. Y'all done seen him there. Y'all done seen him everywhere. He in all the blogs right now. You know what I'm saying? He the talk of the town of the cities of the state right now. You know what I'm saying? And when I say we got Lil King in the middle, we got Lil King.
Through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively.
What's up, bro? And look, not only that.
Second down.
There's more?
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming. But
be seeing this nigga rolling them dice.
Better after you take
and I be seeing him doing his thing. He be breaking the shit out of niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
Breaking spirits.
He's a professional dice roller. Man. They say I'm too bad.
Not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I come from, we don't play dice like that. But you know what I'm saying?
You don't play dice.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. To be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
What's good, man? Hey, let me get a round of applause and beat some shit, my nigga, for House King in this bitch.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
I got my guys in the building, man.
Terrific way to start this
man,
one.
when I told him, I said, man, I got
nice long march down the field makes it a long
I said, stop talking that talk unless you're going to walk that walk.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what he told me. I said, watch this. I said, I'm rolling this straight. I said, be in the league. I said, I think he'll leak. Batman and Rob. Yeah. Right, man. So, hey, man, you know we here. So it's time to get into the meat and potatoes. You know, y'all buzzing right now. Y'all the talk of the internet. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of speculations. We got a lot of rumors. We got a lot of
insinuations. False statements.
We got it all.
We don't know.
We here for the sake of clarity, and we gonna gain it from the horse and Malcolm said.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Show that.
Right, real talk.
So my fault. My fault. I don't even want to step on your toes like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know before we even get deep in root. You know what I'm saying? Can we get a little background for people that don't know who around? You know what I'm talking about?
Right. So we want to pop this out with the one and only Lil King.
Yeah, that's right.
Lil King, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say he's not F&G Lil King. He's just Lil King. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say he's Lil King. You have to swap them letters out. The first 3 letters. He's just Lil King.
I had to get corrected the other day. I was like, man, I'm for F&G Lil King. Hey, that ain't F&G no more. Calm it down, little shawty. Calm it down.
So, Lil King, man, what's up with it, bro? You heard that, man. Hey, we chopped it up on the phone. We been tripping for a little bit. You like, man, I'm finna come chat here. We finna talk. We finna get into it. So I want you to tell us. I want you to, man, just give us for the people
in business. Inside the 15-yard
line. Tell us.
Lay it out, bro.
Yeah, lay it out.
Every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role.
I ain't take it serious till
listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game,
so like I was
have a good tight
so
end.
What else I'm gonna do? It ain't no way that like we just gonna be on the block all day. Ooh. So I made a song, start being on tape.
7-0
right.
Is our score.
So check this out, man. You been
in Philly.
How old are you?
I'm 11.
By you being 11 years old, do you feel like you got like a lot of pressure on you, man? By like you got all these bloggers coming, they see how you get down and this and that, but they don't understand. But I understand, like you from the streets, bro. Like you from Memphis, Tennessee. You from the same city.
They don't really understand. Like they said, snitching. It ain't snitching to me, like, just speaking facts, like, it's the other way around, you know what I'm saying? Like if I would have been, if they would have been different,
hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming.
If you was in a different boat that was floating.
That was floating in the sea that you couldn't get out. And how would everybody else feel?
And talk your talk, man.
Well, the king is.
All right.
But like, they don't understand, like, so I just let them talk.
We'll try again here.
See me, you ain't gonna say that.
Who is Lil King? Who like Lil King? Like, if somebody asked, if somebody like, if you had to say like, not where you from, but you know what I'm saying, like, and it's like, are you like?
I'm that nigga.
Scantling the one he was looking for, and it's gonna be third down.
What make you that nigga, bro? I mean, we see
target him in the end zone.
Here,
like, a lot of people think, like,
this guy, he embraces
going
those
on,
moments
like,
of one-on-one
real
coverage
thorough.
when
You
it
gotta get to know
matters
me.
the most.
Real thorough.
I think he just
Honey,
saved
like,
6 by getting his hands
if
on
I keep it too real, excuse me. Okay.
Hey, real exception.
That's man. You know what I'm saying? This is not a TV. We only want the real shit.
So check this out. What I see you about to drop your album, man. You about to announce some new music. So what I want to know is what inspired you to want to be a rapper?
The Perfect Cash Events app did not exist until now. I got to tell you about Clio. Clio is a cash events app where you can get up to $250. I already know what you're thinking. What about my credit? Well, there is no credit check with Clio. And even better, there's no interest. So if you need $80 to help you pay that bill, you just pay the $80 back. No minimum direct deposit, no pay stubs, no W-2 forms. And to top it all off, you get to choose the repayment date that works best for you. And now because of Clio, when those unexpected expenses come, I don't even sweat it anymore. And if you're ready to push your payday forward, do yourself a favor and download the Clio.
Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's got his man. It's Smith. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So got it. The tight end comes in motion.
73.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Saints. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Carr now to throw on first down. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Now Carr. The second down throw is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And this will be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. In motion is Hill. Play action now. It's Carr. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. This will be a Saints first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. On first down, Carr. Throw right side to Olave. He is in. Press Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A run with Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Woo. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll run with Barkley. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners as we...
At the crib. I go pick up King. King called me, hey, Hustle, can you come get me for Christmas break? I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I want to hang with you, Project. King know me. I'm the only nigga who really treat him like a kid. You know what I'm saying? I get a text from this nigga. Hey, Hustle, King on contract. Appreciate you for getting King. Turn it to be versus what it's supposed to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? But my only thing, you know, for Hustle, man, like, honestly, been around. You gonna see everything you do from the top to the bottom, man. So you know how dude is, you know how he comes. And not speaking. And to be real, you know, situations I need to have. Yeah. Man, look. This is man. We 2025. Just gone over. What I want to know is, what's up with you and Charles? That's right. That's what we want to know. Fuck Charles and White.
Where is he relevant at in this?
He ain't even relevant. See, that's the crazy shit about it. That nigga just happened to be talking. Just insert himself.
As far as the CPS call, right? Everybody aware of that.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Ford Field. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On play action, Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by their rookie corner. First carry for Saquon Barkley. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Once again, it's Barkley. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now Hurts on 4th down. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Reynolds now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1 quarter in the books. Second and 11. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Eagles. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Now a give to Barkley, running right.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
That is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Reynolds now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's good for the Lions. Goff to throw on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 49. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson.
Oh my God. That shit was crazy, bro. I ain't even cap. I ain't even think I should have caught that. That shit was nasty, bro.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Oh, yeah. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Crazy.
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there.
Catch you. I never did Detroit like this. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. I ain't never did Detroit like this. They defense is vacuum.
To kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drop. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Williams in motion. A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Oh, he caught that shit.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On second down, Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback.
You smoked some good gas. You threw that one.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And third down coming up. Throwing here is Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Lions first down.
We spent so much time talking about
third quarter. It always stopped in the fourth.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
Be around my son, man. My son already like, he better my son. But I understand, but like, I know it ain't what it seems to be, but because it ain't what they make. It is what it seems to be. It is. Because it is that. Yeah. It ain't what they make. But at the same time, you know, this is a smart, intelligent young man. You have a great future ahead of you, bro, like a great future. And I see you in I can see you in movies. I can see you with a great rap career. I can see you commercials. I can see you like, you got a lot.
This gets all of my mind. Like, I said it before, like, anything, I'm gonna go get my mom. I'm gonna go get her and my mom. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna go get my guys. Like, I ain't gonna go get me. I'm gonna go get everybody. Like, who the ones who stayed down in the free fall team and come home, though. But the ones who stayed down, like, help me, like, hey, go do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like by the time Jack come home, he gonna have some weight on him. But like, that's for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still save money. Like, I keep him on real grown nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep him on real grown. It's for real. Like,
You know what? I can respect your mindset because when we was on the phone, that's all you kept saying yesterday is, bro, I gotta get my vote. I'm going to get my
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
63.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Now a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Hurts. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Mixon. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. As Stroud now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Hey, 73, 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Ben, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Kilo strike. We are chopping over my boys' fights and shot.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Definitely gonna see y'all again.
Yeah, right.
Might see me
on for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Hey.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
It's just
an excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick-6.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away.
You don't even have the heart to hit with somebody, but it's like, damn, dog.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Got a personal issue.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Stroud and company going for it. Going deep for Diggs. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He's going to go up top again. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Throwing is Hurts. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. And that one too high and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. As time expires in the first half. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
3rd down and 13. Throwing now is Stroud. This goes out wide from Nixon. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley running right, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Smith catches left side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. Powers past him, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown, and the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
These people fucked up. This up right near the 45-yard line.
I got to repay these people.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4. Stroud. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 55 yards. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want. Playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Barkley, inside handoff. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stroud to throw it. Connecting with Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Stroud. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Miami. Go, go, go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Just got to know you people.
I need gas money, but I don't get.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And that's a touchdown as they broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd down. Now Stroud. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for it.
Now he has. So this is hard work, man.
Bro, it's not just me. I was just going to ask you, we can jump straight into it now coming back. But today, bro, you were streaming for 4, 5, 6 hours. You dropped a video today and you did a podcast. To see where the media has gone, would you ever expect their day-to-day to be like this? Or has it been kind of your day-to-day, but the people just didn't see it?
I used to be pressing shirts from 8 a.m. to down there, especially around Black Friday, to down there at 3 a.m., like 2 a.m. So it's like, that's just how it's been.